Oh, you better buckle up, buttercups. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the library. So, the amount of stuff I put up with sometimes, I share with you just to make it a cautionary tale of why you shouldn't variant collect. The short version of how all this craziness began is that on Madden NFL for the PlayStation, the NFL League at some point changed from square holograms to circle holograms or vice versa. And I was like, oh, well, if it's on this copy of Madden, I should probably check the other Maddens and so forth. And after checking those for a bit, I went, oh yeah, well wait, if it's the official NFL, then all the other football games are going to have to be checked too. So that's where we came to NFL Game Day 99. This is my base copy, and as you can see, it has a square hologram. So the question I asked was, does this have a round hologram variant? And here's what happened. So I went on eBay, started doing some searches, and I came across this. The NFL Game Day 99 Preview Guide, brought to you by Best Buy. Now, this is actually a very cool pre-order bonus. You can tell it's got the price crossed out up here. If you had reserved Game Day 99, you would have gotten this when you picked up the game. There's just one problem. This is from Best Buy. I already had this guidebook from Funkoland. I thought this was printed by Game Informer / at the time, Funkoland, as a store exclusive, and it clearly isn't, because now there's two of them. So, in flipping to the open cover, I discovered that it's published by a company named NTSC, who published it on Sony's behalf as the pre-order bonus. So I was like, oh, well, that's cool. All right, now I got two of them. Sweet. Yay, variant collecting for guidebooks. Next day, went to go back to the hunting and so forth. And that's when I found this. A Super Bowl 33 hologram sticker. Now, what the hell is this hologram doing on this game? Well, after Googling Super Bowl 33 and Sony, it turns out, besides there being a pin to go with this that was probably given away when this game was sold, I'm assuming probably at a Super Bowl type event, because Sony did do Super Bowl type events. It included actually the actual NFL players playing Game Day 99 for prizes and so forth. And I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty crazy. So, where did this come from? This was the only one I could find on eBay and Mercari. And I was like, well, it would have to have come from that, get together where the players are. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I'll have to actually iron out the details of this variant before I put it on site. So I went to go start researching more about that as far as Super Bowl PlayStation events. And that is when I found this. Now, it says NFL Game Day 2000 on there. You have good eyesight. The problem is that I had never seen this book before, so I instantly bought it. And when I got it, guess who prints it? NTSC. And the shitty part is when you open this, there is a store-specific coupon for Target for $5 off any of the 2000 games from PlayStation's sports selection. Which means, because this has a Target exclusive coupon, there might be a Best Buy and a Funkoland, etc. variant of this guide. Now, the irony is that in this guide, there's a photo from the 2000 Super Bowl get-together. Not from 2000, from the 99 thing, where you actually see the players wearing the NFL Game Day 99 shirts playing NFL Game Day 99 in a plaque for their per tournament made up of the game and a little sheet of paper or whatever, thus confirming the Super Bowl sticker version. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. So I couldn't find another copy of the Super Bowl hologram. And I was like, I know this can't be a one-off. This has got to be, Now, side tangent, cases do get cracked and cases do get replaced. I can tell you from my own personal experience between Microplay and EB Games and GameStop that if a case was cracked, we replaced it so it would look nice for the seller to purchase. That means if you replaced the case, the hologram went with it. And I've seen plenty of copies on eBay that don't have the hologram sticker of the normal NFL logo, which means which means a lot of these Super Bowl stickers might have been lost to time and condition, especially if you had to carry the game around while you were actually at the Super Bowl. In trying to find another copy of that hologram, I couldn't find any. I got fed up that night, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for a walk, take a nice long walk. It was a beautiful day for once, no rain here in Illinois. And on my walk, I stopped by a local, for lack of a better term, resale shop that carries music and games and all that good stuff. And I was like, you know what? They usually have a small gaming section. I'll go check it out. Guys, I cannot make this up. I went to their used games section, and there was Game Day 99, but instead of the Super Bowl sticker, it had an NBA basketball hologram where the Super Bowl sticker should have been. So now I have a Super Bowl variant that I don't know what to do with or how to explain. I now have a factory misprint that I need to figure out and sort of explain. And here's where things get really freaking interesting. When it comes to holograms on cases, obviously they're on a conveyor belt. They're being slapped on by a machine that's just got a roll of stickers with it. But there is an area of assault, for lack of a better term. So if you look, even though it's the same square sticker in the same spot, you can tell, even though I can't hold these steady, that the stickers aren't exactly in the exact same spot. There's usually, on any given hologram game, there's usually about a half-inch window of where this can end up based on assembly shift and printer shift and roller shift, etc. I wanted to know why, of all places, it was almost in the exact same spot. Was this sticker left over from a previous game that was printed before Game Day's Super Bowl version? Was this on the tail end? Like, where is it? So I started doing research on the games released that year. Now, and wouldn't you know it, if you give or take that inch, guess who's got a hologram? In fact, the only basketball game that year that had a hologram this close to the marker. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jason, this was released in January of 1998. There's no way that that game could be printed alongside that one in August or even later. And I'll tell you, it can, because this game, thanks to a friend of the site, has a revision. There's an actual code revision of this game, and for that code revision to exist, it had to have been reprinted. So more than likely, and this is just speculation, don't take it for gospel, more than likely this game's reprint must have been happening at the same time as this was being printed for Sony, and something happened to end up getting that sticker on this guy. Now, what makes this situation worse is I found out that in trying to check the executable dates on these guys, I found out that Game Day 99 has a revision. So if one of these three copies isn't revision 1, I have a 4th copy to fucking find. And to kick me in the nads of all this, when I tweeted out about the Super Bowl one being stuck in transit, I didn't mention the other thing I found, which was a 3rd version of that fucking guide from Toys R Us. And in finding and buying this one, I found a 4th version that's generic. There's no branding in the corner. I didn't buy that one because it looked really, really bad condition. So, just to reiterate and wrap up this video, I asked the question, yes or no, does NFL Game Day 99 have a circle hologram? And as far as I can tell, that question is no. But in its place, I now have a guide with 4 known versions, a guide I didn't know existed with a potential for variants, 2 variants to Game Day with a possible 3rd for the code revision, and then remembering that this guy has a variant of a code revision that I don't have, so I need to track that down. This is what I deal with on a weekly basis. So if you see me tell someone, don't variant collect, it's not worth it, this is what I'm talking about. A simple question got me into like 19 rabbit holes. It's ridiculous. Oh, welcome to my life. If you guys have any questions, comments, or jokes, have at it in the comment section. I'll see you down below. Be safe, stay dry. It's been raining here for like the last 2 or 3 days. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I'll be on eBay checking for more holograms. Kill me.